Hello, my dear children. Today we are going to talk about these topics: process of germination, type of germination, and conditions necessary for germination. Process of germination. Children, farmers scatter dry seeds on the field. In a few days, entire field become green, full of green new seedlings. Here, farmer he scatter seeds on the field, and after few days, entire field becomes green with new seedlings. Children, usually the seeds are very dry. In this dry state, the seeds can remain alive but inactive for a long time in dormant state. When a seed gets water, air, and warmth, all suitable conditions, it begins to grow. When a seed starts to grow, it is said to be germinate. And the process of beginning of the growth of a seed is called germination. Okay. So this is the process of germination. Okay. From a seed to seedling. Yes. Children, the journey of a seed to a seedling passes through many stages. In the early stage, when a seed placed in moist soil, it absorbs the water around it, and the water then reaches to the embryo within the seed. Okay, this makes the embryo grow and increase in size. Eventually, the embryo breaks open the seed coat and comes out of the seed. The radicle of this embryo grows first to form the root. Okay, and the root pushes down into the soil and begins to absorb water, minerals from the soil. So first of all, radicle moves down into the soil and grow and make the baby plant straight in the soil. After this, the plumule grows upward to form the shoot. Okay, when the shoot comes up above the ground, it develops green leaves. There, the green leaves of the shoot begins to make their own food in the presence of sunlight. This seedling grows eventually and ultimately becomes a new baby plant. So this is the process of seed germination. There are many stages of seed germination. The seed grow gradually and ultimately become a new baby plant. Types of germination. Children, have you noticed the germination of bean seeds? Look, this is the germination of bean seed. Now, this is the germination of maize seeds. Children, in case of bean germination, cotyledons move above the soil, and such type of germination is known as apigeal germination. Okay, apigeal, epi means above and geal means earth. So the cotyledons move above the soil. Look here, this is the germination of bean seed, and here cotyledons, these two leaves, fleshy leaves, are above the soil. Okay, so this type of germination is called apigeal germination. Okay, and it is mainly seen in bean, cotton, papaya, groundnut, onion. Okay, all these seeds shows apigeal germination. When the seed coat bursts, the radicule comes and start growing downwards. Okay, cotyledons move out of the soil and form the seed leaves. After some time, these seed leaves fall off and the plumule later develops into green leaves, second leaves. So, in apigeal germination, first green leaves are cotyledons. These make food for the plant. Okay, and after some time, these cotyledons dried off and a plumule form the new green leaves and it start making food for the plant. Okay, so this is the apigeal germination. So in case of maize germination, the cotyledons remain under the ground and this is called hypogeal germination. Children, look here, this is the germination of maize seed. Okay, here these cotyledons are remain under the soil and shoot moves upward. Yes, this type of germination is a hypogeal germination. Hypo means below, or geal means earth, means the cotyledons remain below the soil and shoot moves upward. Okay, this is hypogeal germination. Basically, hypogeal germination is seen in monocotyledons like pea, mango, maize, rice, gram. Okay, these all seeds shows the hypogeal germination, and apigeal germination mainly seen in dicotyledon seeds. Okay, like all the beans, your cotton, papaya, onion. Okay, children, we can notice another difference between the apigeal and hypogeal germination. Just see, in apigeal germination, the shoot, this is the shoot part. Okay, shoot is below the cotyledons. Okay, so below. Okay, it means this type of, this is the, what is it? It is a hypocotyle. Okay, this is called hypocotyle because hypo means below, cotyle means cotyledons. When the shoot is below the cotyledon, this is called hypocotyle. Okay, and when the shoot is above the cotyledons, yes, in maize seed you can see the cotyledons are below and the shoot is above. Only the shoot part is above. Okay, and cotyledons are below. This is called epicotyle. Yes, so there is the another difference between the hypogeal germination and apigeal germination. Here this is epicotyle because epi means above and cotyle means cotyledons, means the shoot is above the cotyledons. And here in apigeal germination, this is hypocotyle because the shoot is below the cotyledons. Yes, so these are the difference of epicotyle or hypocotyle or apigeal germination and hypogeal germination. Okay, so there are two types of germination in plants, apigeal germination and hypogeal germination. Hypogeal germination mainly seen in monocotyledons and Apical germination is mainly seen in dicotyledons. Apical germination shows hypocotyl and hypogeal germination shows epicotyl. Okay. Conditions necessary for germination. Children, we know when we are inside our house, we feel very safe. Same as embryo is safe when it is inside the seed, because seed gives protection and food for the embryo. Okay, but for the germination there are some conditions, okay, like water, air and suitable temperature. These are the some environmental conditions which are needed, very necessary for the seed germination. Okay, in the presence of these conditions, the food stored inside the seed dissolve and provides energy to the grown embryo. Okay, so let's we study why these water, oxygen and temperature is needed for the growing embryo. Like water, okay, the food is stored in the seed is in dry conditions. Yes, it is stored in cotyledons in the dry form, yeah, but the developing embryo cannot utilize this dry food. Okay, so food can be utilized in liquid form only. Okay, embryo can utilize the liquid form only. Okay, so with the help of an experiment we will see why the water is needed for germination. Children, if we put few seeds in a cloth and water the seed, after 2 days we will see the seed get germinate. Whereas if we keep few seeds on a cloth and do not water them, and after 2 days we will notice that there is no germination take place. So the water is very essential for germination. Now air or oxygen is also required for germination. During germination, rapid cell division takes place. Energy is required for cell division. This energy is obtained from oxidation, and the oxygen required for oxidation is supplied by the air. So, is necessary for seed germination. Children, embryo needs oxygen as we need. So, seed provides oxygen to embryo from outside. Let's see with an experiment why the oxygen is needed for germination. Children, if we put few seeds on a wet cloth and put a test tube of pyrogallic acid inside the conical flask, after 1 day we will see that the seed do not germinate, because pyrogallic acid has a property of absorbing oxygen from the air. Okay, we'll do the another activity. We will take some seeds in a wet cloth and we will cover the conical flask with a test tube of water. After 1 day we will notice the seeds get germinated. Children, it shows that oxygen is also needed for the germination. Yes, so we already done the experiment of water and oxygen. These two conditions are very necessary for the germination. Now the third condition is temperature. Let's see why the temperature is needed for the germination. Take few seeds, put them in a wet cloth and Place the jar in room temperature for 2 days. After 2 days, you will notice all the seeds are germinate. Again, we will repeat the same experiment. We put some seeds on a cloth, we watered them, and we will put the jar in the refrigerator for 2 days. After 2 days, we will take it out and observe that no seed have germinated. So this is because seeds have an optimum germination temperature, and this germination temperature varies from plant to plant. So children, suitable temperature is necessary for seed. Okay, germination, because low temperature retards the embryonic activity and high temperature destroys the delicate embryo tissues. Seed usually germinate between 0 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius in temperature, and the optimum temperature usually lies between 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. So every plants need the different temperature for the germination. Okay.